Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing my birthday nail set. I'm actually doing it a day after my birthday. I'm not quite sure when I'll post this. I'm hoping maybe Monday or Tuesday, but I'm hoping to get it out this week. I'm trying to go for a chrome nail design, and I also want to use these cross charms that I got from Amazon, and I also want to use some of these zodiac charms. I got these two from Amazon. After this I'm going to film an Amazon haul because I've had a lot of this stuff for a while and I've been really wanting to make a video to show you guys what I got, but I will put the links of these in the description. To get started, I'm going to be adhering my nail tips using the 6-in-1 nail glue. I always use the bubblegum gel and I want to use something different this time. I'm basically going to be doing the Gel X method, but to get started I'm going to be using my peel it off base coat. The only reason why I'm applying this is because I have PR for press-ons that I need to film soon, so I can't keep these on very long. I don't really have a technique when I'm doing the Gel X nails. I just put a little bit in here. I don't put it at the cuticle because I find when I put it at the cuticle I get flooding. I also don't do this very much, so it could just be my technique. I also find that when I do it this way I get the least amount of bubbles, but for me I don't actually mind if I get bubbles when I do this method because most of the time I'm doing some sort of nail design where the tip gets covered and you won't see the bubbles. I put it at my cuticle area and then I slowly push the tip towards the edge of my nail. So I'm done adhering the nails. I took my e-file and kind of cleaned up the cuticle area. Now I'm going to trim this a little. What sucks is I put my pointer finger on a little bit crooked, so when I take pictures I'm going to have to like squeeze my fingers in, but it's not too bad. That actually reminded me of the TikToks that I've been seeing on my For You page. It's basically when the nail tech is trying to get a picture of their client's nails and maybe like one of the fingers isn't like cooperating, so what they'll do is put like super glue between the two fingers so that the nails kind of stick together. The first one I had seen, someone was like, oh, it's fake, but it looked like they actually put the super glue on. When I was reading the comments, a lot of them were funny, but some people were saying like, don't do that because it's not safe. So I was looking for a pinkish jelly nude and I found this one. I got this from Amazon. I'll also put the link in the description. This one comes in a pack of 12, I believe. This will also be in the haul, but I feel like this one kind of suited my skin tone the most, so I'm going to be going with this one. Whilst I'm doing this, I want to know what you guys' favourite nude shade is, whether it's for yourself or one that you typically use on clients. I'd love to know. If you watch my videos, you'll know that my favourite is Beantown from Madam Glam, but I've been using that colour a lot recently and I'm like, let me try something different. I also purchased these because the colour that I use for French tip on my toes ran out and I'd gotten it from Amazon and they don't have it anymore, so I had to find another one and I ended up buying this pack. So I did 3 coats of that nude and I've wiped my nails down with acetone because I'm going to be doing the 3D chrome design, and when I put the chrome on I don't really want it sticking to this, and I found that if you wipe the nail with acetone it doesn't stick. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing the wavy lines using black polish. And then after that, I'm going to use my rhinestone glue to do the 3D design. The rhinestone glue is the only thing I have with a nozzle, like a pointy nozzle. So that's what I'll be using. But if this isn't making any sense, you'll see as I go and I'll explain as I'm doing stuff. So this is the pattern that I'm going for. This is what I have for my thumb. Now I'm going to fill it in using the black. So before I apply the rhinestone glue, I'm actually going to take an extra step just to make sure that the chrome doesn't transfer onto the pink. So I'm going to lightly buff where the black meets the pink, just like ever so lightly. This buff is super fine too. So for this part, I was taking the rhinestone glue and tracing where the black meets the pink, and this is how I created that 3D effect. I only showed one finger because trying to do this on camera was so hard, and I noticed that I'd mess up a little bit, so I had to take it off camera, because with this design, if the lines aren't the same thickness, it can look a little bit weird. Now I'm going to top coat the black part and over the rhinestone glue. Now I'm going to wipe the top coated area with 91% alcohol. That's how I've kind of found chrome to work for me, is I must use the 91% alcohol. Otherwise, it doesn't have the mirror effect. It will have like the grainy effect if I don't use this. I also only cure my top coat for about 15 seconds. I do have a video where I figured out like chrome, and I'll link that if you want to see like exactly how I do it. So the chrome powder seemed to still stick onto the pink, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to top coat the chrome part and then go in with alcohol to clean the pink part. I'm not quite sure why that didn't work. It could be because after I buffed it, I went in with alcohol, so I could have exposed some of that tacky layer, but this is an easy fix. All I have to do is top coat this and cap it, then I'll be able to clean it. I'm also using a top coat that I typically use with like loose glitters and stuff like that. If you have brand new top coats, do not use your brand new top coats unless you don't mind. So this is how it's looking. I do need to top coat the pink part, but what I'm going to do is just top coat the whole entire thing. But I'm going to make the coat as thin as possible because I don't want to add bulk to the nail. I've top coated everything. Now I'm going to apply the charms. So I was kind of placing them around off camera, and I don't know if I want the two of them. It kind of seemed like it would look better with just one charm, and because this is a birthday set, I'm gonna go with the Libra charm. I really did want to use this cross though, like it's so pretty, but I'm gonna be placing the Libra on this finger. I don't know whether to do this one or this one, but I'm gonna go with this one. I've applied the charm. What sucks is I applied it a little bit crooked and I kind of wanted it going more towards the cuticle area, but it's on there and I don't think I'm going to take it off to reposition it. It doesn't look too bad, it's just slightly crooked, but let me know what you guys think of this set. Last year's birthday set I did like a over the top, but this year I wanted something bold but still like somewhat simple. But let me know what you guys think. This took me quite some time to do and I do need to do the other hand. But if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching.